We'll try this one more time. There will be a time when I will do these videos and there won't be Lucifer behind me. Now this is Lucifer's neighborhood. This is Lucifer's neighborhood. Orville lived next door in apartment 27 where that homosexual is now. They lied. They lied. They lied and they incited a mean man. Like where I live. The International Refugee Mission. Friends have lied about me and Orville has beat me because of him. Like that whore with the little bastard of girl over there. He beat me bad. It was Thanksgiving. Dr. Russell said today, Nicole, this has been so long. It is. It has been. I told Dr. Russell, I love the candles. I told Dr. Russell that I should be in my home today. But they wanted a letter of the month. The letter from the year of January of this year, 2014, was not enough. I had already worked Orville into accepted it. Orville has a need. He does. He's like a San Francisco bathhouse. Those that support him, like the Gringo Bullies, and 1131, who belongs to that church. Churches have always harmed me. Do you hear him? The International Refugee Mission, Elizabeth Feldman's, made me bring him back. They lied today. They lied Saturday. I have much more to say, but I am not well. It's like God knew what was going to happen. Children started coming everywhere. It's not like Koreatown. I mean, that little Mexican boy over there, that daycare worker, made fun of me because I don't have any teeth. Can you imagine? What kind of mother would raise a child to ridicule the old? They would at 1131. In Long Beach, on Artesia, they run to me. I cannot see well. They see me before I see them, and they run to me. I had told Dr. Russell that I had started going with Orville to work because of the STDs and the
oh, that's a lie.
Abscesses.
I never had nothing like that. See, you're lying again.
You see?
You're making up a bunch of lies about me. You're making up a bunch of lies about me.
This is going to be the second time he slams down my computer.
You're lying. be honest. I never
He
did
should have been gone a long time ago. Dr. Russell's very concerned I'll be going into surgery, still residing with this animal. She's very concerned. I am very claustrophobic. Very claustrophobic. Today in the examining room, because I would not permit Orville to come in. I would not. I'm tired of him. I am so tired of this soul. I'm serious. Orville, only a man of his caliber can make you hate him totally. And I told Dr. Russell, none of the men that I have shared my life with have been the soul that this man has been. I shared about Douglas, how he had taken his life. I shared of the others. Good men. Good men. 2 9-year relationships. No fights, no arguments. We loved each other dearly. I am determined to leave this bastard. So determined I even asked my sisters for help. And they burned candles by God. I could ask a friend, but I have my qualms. I am Grace. I will not take money from prostitutes or drug addicts or money that comes wrong. My soul means too much to me. Too much. As we were getting ready to eat, Orville was getting ready to leave, because, you know, you never know with Orville. He comes out yelling. The entire neighborhood hears him like they do him. The only difference between North Long Beach and Koreatown is that in North Long Beach, there's real good people. They really care. My little girls, I doubt they even know my name. And they came up running. Then Orville comes out. You should have heard him screaming at me. Wouldn't even wait for me to get up there. As he looks at others, you know what I mean? The boy needs to have his life. I have tried so hard. Even Dr. Russell says if the waiting lists are so long, I cannot wait. I cannot be with this sore that long. No woman or child is safe around Orville. I'm serious. I will be around beautiful women and beautiful girls. And like with Victor and Douglas and James, I won't be concerned about infidelity. Orville has never had a bill until now. And the way he takes care of this truck is reflective of his experience. As I told Dr. Russell, I have known this sore for 30 years. 30 years. I met him in a quit ball. He told me who he was from the very beginning. From the very beginning. From the very beginning, he was all drugged out. He started doing drugs right away, right after I moved into the Hollywood. He drove me insane. Orville drove me insane in 1984. Orville has driven me insane many times. He deserves his life. He does. He really does. Do you see the light on the candle and stuff? There was a picture in Dr. Russell's examining room. I knew it was going to be a long way because my appointment. And I turned and there it was. It was a light just like this one. And I just started walking sorrows, started praying. I wonder, I have much to say, and it's best I say it tomorrow morning when the sore is back to what it was. I came back to Orville because I had breast cancer. And Lake Jackson, where Ron Paul is from, told me to leave the state or I would die of cancer. It was not a very welcoming environment. All my nieces brought their friends to see what I looked like. That's how much respect my nieces had for me. One of my nieces, her husband, recently married. My niece is beautiful, god dang it. Brandy is like a vision of Vogue. Her husband is very handsome now, very handsome. But I'm not you. We were in my apartment, my new apartment. He was helping me with the TV. And all of a sudden, we didn't touch or anything, but I knew what was coming. I said, no, I don't need this shit right now. Or ever. Suffice, I came to Los Angeles, my sanctuary. I wish I hadn't had to come to Orville. He had an intimate in apartment number 5. She had herpes because she asked me to buy cold sore medicine for her, which I did up here on Rappahore and Olympic. I have a right to live in a nice apartment without Lucifer. I do. And if you take 55 years and browse it carefully, slowly, he will never change. I will always be the blame. Dr. Russell explained to him to the T. She hardly ever seen him. You know? Everything's my fault. Everything. Lies and all are my fault. as Mexican painters and that Rick and Brandon feel satisfied that I've been home. And those two women, Mexican women upstairs, you know they get to park in the front, 2-hour parking. It's like Arnold Schwarzenegger, a Terminator thing. Those two Mexican women can park in a 2-hour zone because they're special. They don't work good, but they're special. Orwell came out on purpose to harm me. I must rest tomorrow. I know that Orwell will do his thing, because it's the Mexican painters that are bringing in the holes. That big fat one, the one with a torn up ear, a little homosexual, bisexual, I call him. God. I got my insurance. It looks fine. I'm gonna mail it tomorrow. I'm happy and overjoyed with what's going on in my life. Because I know, regardless of the evil that walks around me and surrounds, I am grace of God. You can't take that away from me. Orville can bait me, can do whatever he wants. Rick White come, he can do whatever the fuck he wants, Brandon. Koreatown, y'all can do whatever y'all want to me. Because the pain is only human deep. You know what I mean? There will become a time where there'll be no pain. Orville home in 2 days for a lie upon lies. And he talks to me like Rick White wants him to talk to me. He talks to me like Brandon and the Mexican painters and those two Mexican women. Do you know that they sent it that 1576 labor ready over to see what we were talking about? Gomer's so dumb. Gomer's dumb. I mean, I don't see how the fuck this boy got it this far. He's dumb. They would send people to hear what I was saying. To other people, to neighbors. Private conversations. But that's the character of multi-home builders from Irvine. That is the character of Robert Garcia, the mayor. That is the character of Neil, Uncle Tom. For it is, didn't he break dirt or something? I was home today because Mexicans lie. You could ask Dr. Russell. I'll give you permission. I'll sign a release. I was most in peace and joy when she walked in because of the picture I was in sorrows. Then I spoke of some of the things that have been happening. It's hard. It's very hard. I will have to lay down next to this sore. I will. He will touch me, he'll weep, let me hold you. It's all so bizarre. so sociopathic in its nature. One minute he's kind, the next minute he's mean. Next minute he's kind, the next minute he's mean. As he's blaming me. It's hard. And there are many, many women in my shoes. Many men in my shoes. On the radio station, que bueno, la mala, el bueno y el feo. You hear of these Mexican women taking money from these men. Mexicans, you're not of God. You're of Lucifer. You're of Lucifer, like this little Korean whore walking her white dog. You're Lucifer. She's of Lucifer. Have you ever seen a dumb blonde? Have you ever seen a dumb blonde? Well, I got a Korean girl that walks around here with this white dog, tiny little dog. She looks so dumb. She's dumb. Ain't it something? They come in all races. Suffice. There are times I feel like I'm never going to get away. Like today. This son of a... No matter how many times I tell David I did not say it. Leviticus was there. I did not say it. They send people to hear what I say. They incite a dummy. Because that's what Orwell is. A mean dummy. We have to sell metal because we're broke already. Of course, if Koreatown don't steal it. Americans, do you live like I do? Americans, do you live around people like I do? I like to be behind the candle. I don't want to be seen or touched. After I get rid of this Hollywood sore, if I ever do, I don't think I ever will. I think the son of a bitch gonna die before I get rid of him. I want it to be like it was in Portland. I want to lay in my bed. Oh, Gomer Pyle. Those aren't cockroaches. Those are water bugs. Gomer Pyle. Audacity. He's so nasty. As he yells at me for being nasty, as he says. This is not sustainable. In grace of God, honor and prayer. Pray for me. Open doors. That I can leave this son of a bitch for good. When Orwell left last time, when I kicked him out, this is the first time I ever kicked out Orwell. Orwell always leaves. I mean, we lived in one place. He would wait till I fall asleep to sneak out to be with the boys. He was helping them do laundry. I feel sad. Rick, are you proud? North Long Beach development, are you proud? Are you proud? Did it make you feel more like a man to see a dummy harm a woman of substance of grace? Did it make you feel strong and powerful? Did you feel like Koreatown, Los Angeles? Did you feel like the Gringo Bullies? Like Elizabeth Feldman? Like that Muslim homosexual? Like number 27? Like that dumb Korean whore? Do you feel special? I cannot change you. I cannot change you. I cannot change him. Nothing I do will be able to change that monster. Because he is a monster. I don't want to hang up. I want my life back. He's so mean. He's like Bridget Sheridan or Elizabeth Feldman. Or like those Koreans in 1131. There's this guy, that child, that Mexican little child boy who made fun of me because of my teeth. I see the blood of Christ, do I lie? I see the blood of Christ, do I lie? I walk miracles as I walk a sea of soul. You hated Jesus way before you hated me. You called Jesus a liar way before you called me a liar. You beat Jesus before you beat me. Nothing you can do to me will take what I've got. I sometimes wonder if these stars will stay in my palms. There was a time I wondered if I were evil, if I was the devil. That Westmoreland faggot over there, one of Orville's friends, and a sweetie pie of the manager next door, told me, like Orville, all said it today, and you pray. And you pray. And you pray. God is his witness, as he often says. God witnesses all. All. Your reward, your knowledge, your wisdom is in what you do. What you do will be either judgment or saving. It's not complicated. Nothing in this world is complicated. Y'all like to make it complicated, to confuse each other. Nothing is new. Everything's already been done. When the United States of America has become a same-sex marriage nation, it will crumble. The American dollar will crumble. Earthquakes are coming. And baby, look up to the heavens. 'Cause knock, knock, knock. With all this that is going on, it would look like y'all will get together and love one another. Not like they do here. You know, to love. How can I explain an emotion that there is no vowel or consonant to link to the subject of amor, to love? I cannot teach you to love, because I couldn't teach that dog to love. Oh, Brandon said I called him a dog. Oh, these homosexuals are so sensitive. I will find out who the owner is of Ramona's senior housing. And sir, I will speak of your audacity in $22 million. I hate cozy and hanging out, but I must. I need to rest. We need to sell the metal, but Orwell is so, I don't know how to put, he's so you. He cannot do something and do it in a civilized manner. He must curse, he must blame, then he must curse out the metal for dropping it. The metal is an inanimate object. And then the Muslim homosexual will call the police. Or 1131. Or that drug addict downstairs. Can you imagine? I prepared for surgery. No, I will not need a nurse to come in to hand me injections. Orwell is a bad person. Always has been. The people that say he's kind are people like him. Like that one in 27. It's people like him. You know, it's you people that say he's kind. Hey, Rick, are you doing internet porno? I know you are, baby. You can't be without the internet. Baby, you gonna do a Carradine? You need some nylons? Or does Brandon do that? In grace of God, honor and prayer, and amen to the amens. Eat my cock. Have a good night.